So, hi Professor, my name is Cruz. I'm going to talk about adolescent pregnancy and linear growth of infants. So, in the research problem, to survey the relationship between young full maternal age and straight development of baby from Ethiopia. So the gap, 16 surveys demonstrate a significant role of proof in understanding the net impact of young full maternal age on neonatal and baby wholesome results. So the purpose statement, this examination pointed survey the relationship between young full maternal age and straight development of baby utilizing information from a birth compliance concentrated in Ethiopia. So the tentative research approach, deductive research approach, type of story, cross-sectional, and procedures descriptive. So the method here was mixed an entirety of 1,423 mother infant youngest sets from a birth partner pack in nation Ethiopia were associated with this assessment. So the pick-up question, what is the relationship between the age of the mother and LAC score of the infant when it is born compared to the association over time that was not influential in its linear growth? So confirmation demonstrates that the danger of trait development wavering is higher among kids conceiving from young full moms. So the hypothesis, the fact that widespread socioeconomic and environment inequality exists among mothers of all age may have contributed to the non-significant association between young maternal age and linear growth faltering of infants. So alternative, young maternal age had a significant negative association with LAC score of infant at birth, while its association after time was not influential of the linear growth. So test the hypothesis, the analysis estimate to result transcendently from infant younger on their nutrition. The crumbling is similarly prevented by fetal development, put down, pollution, and other regular parts. So the results, in general, 27.2% of the moms were young people from 15 to 19 years, and the mean standard deviation age of the moms was 20 plus or minus 2 years. Newborn child length of age C score LAC during childbirth was contrarily connected with maternal age from 15 to 19 years. However, young full maternal age had no work relationship with direct development of the newborn children over the subsequent time. So the conclusion, young full maternal age had a critical negative relationship with LAC score of newborn children during childbirth, while its relationship after some time was not perceived on the straight development. So the population, a total of 1,423 mother infant pairs from a birth cohort study in rural Ethiopia were included in this study. So the sample, the analysis was based on 1,378 subjects with at least one additional follow-up measurement to baseline. So the variable, independent variable, the age of the mother and the LAC score of the infant where it is born, and the dependent variable, time that was not influential in its linear growth. The bias in research, the gated information was checked by the chief in customary premise before the information was sent to a midway phone server. Furthermore, an information supervisor normally checked nature of the information and reclaim errors and fragmented information to be filed to be amended. And the level of measurement, there were just two in the research, and were adolescent mothers and nurses, and the ratio were weight and length. So the sampling procedure, 3 regions, to be specific, Goma, Buliso, and Tyro, were additionally chosen depending on normal populace of incest of 3,000 pregnant ladies to present misfortune to development, topographical similitude, and agrobiology and articular creation. So the data analysis, we utilize direct blending impact model with irregular block kits and arbitrary incline time to fit youngest straight development bend over the examination follow period. So the finding, most discovery begin from cross-sectional information and segment of well-being reviews, which are not indeed to catch the development direction of a familiar gathering of kids. We guess young full maternal age during childbirth is contrarily connected with direct development of their newborn children. The protection of human rights, moral endorsement was allowed from an institution review board of Jima University in Ethiopia and Tufts University in USA. Science Campus IRB refer number before beginning the examination. So the prospective budget. So the funding, this exploration work is made conceivable by the help of the American individuals through the United States Agency of Internal Development. So the items and the cost. So there were 1,423 participants, and each one have $120. So for food, they were giving to them $50. And in material they were used 2,000 and extra expenses 1,000. So the total budget was $244,910. So in the reference for this story there are 38 confirmed references which were sourced for this author to improve his research. This source date from various years, but mainly ranging from 1993 from 2017. Most of the research were from last 5 years and in APA style format. So a metacognitive reflection, the reason why I chose to read this article as my project is because I have a family member that suffered of adolescent pregnancy. And through this process, I hope to gain some inside knowledge to help people with that condition as I one day will become a nurse. So I hope you like it. That's it.